everybody. Okay, I have a fun announcement to make, and then I want to share some behind the scenes information. So we've been hinting at this for the last year, but we have been working on a new way of sharing all of the messages that we feel like we've been given and going into them even deeper. All the things that we think really help lives and relationships, all the research that we've done. Up until now, it's been primarily concentrated in our books, like you can see some of the books back there, and the blogs that we write, and speaking engagements when those come back at some point, and sometimes even podcasts. But it has been very limited often to like blogs and books and things that are written. Well, we're really excited to announce that for the last year, we have been putting together an entirely new set of streaming videos that we think are going to be an exciting way of going deeper in some cases, and sharing information in a whole new way, even if it's like a mini course or something that's just a few minutes to really help us understand something. We're going to be doing all of those, putting those together over the course of the next few months, and hopefully adding to them if it seems like it's what you like. So if this is something that you're interested in, if you are a person who likes the idea of looking at videos and going deeper, and even if it's something that you watch occasionally on your phone or something that you sit down with your husband and watch something together, or get together with a group of girlfriends or with a group of couples or whatever it is to be able to go deeper, we hope that this is going to be something that really serves you. Now, I know video stuff isn't for everybody, but we're really excited for those who are more video people, and who could get something from that. We're excited to start these. So that's going to be coming in the next few months, and you'll learn more about that from our email list as you go. So if you're not already on our blog or on our email list, please do sign up at shaunti.com. Now, here's the second thing I want to do. I want to show you a little behind the scenes look. Now, I don't know about you. When it comes to like back in the day when we would watch DVDs, I always loved the behind the scenes stuff, the bonus features. And I don't know, maybe I'm a nerd that way, but I just like that stuff. And because you guys are part of the family and you're in on the front end, I just wanted to show you some of the behind the scenes that comes along with making these videos. Now, what I'm going to do is give you a behind the scenes at this studio that I am sitting in. Now, take a look at the studio for just a minute. And, I think it looks pretty good. I think, did a pretty good job of setting it up and all the things that sort of come along with that, getting the lighting right. Now, the lighting right now isn't perfect for a reason I'll show you in a minute. But in general, I think it's a cute look. Well, this is in our basement. When the pandemic shut everything down in March, in March 2020, and we kind of went, like, all our speaking engagements are canceled, and how do we get this information out there in a different way? Jeff said, we need to add video. And so he went on this quest to figure out how to set up a video studio in our basement so we could come down here and record great quality video, hopefully, just at a moment's notice. And so that's what I did. I was on a staff meeting Zoom just a few minutes ago and just came downstairs and I'm recording this for you. It's so freeing to be able to have this. And so I want to show you some of the stuff that we put together, because pretty much nobody was allowed in our home. This was during quarantine, right, in March of 2020. And so Jeff and the kids, and to some degree me, the four of us put this thing together. Jeff did all the research on the lights and what kind of camera and teleprompter and all the stuff that goes along with it. So the first thing that I want to show you is a behind the scenes is, and I'm going to turn the camera in a second, but see that brick wall behind me? That's not brick, it's wallpaper. The guy who eventually, once people were allowed in our home again, we had a professional come in to help us fix the lighting, just to make sure it was right. And he was down here for 45 minutes before he realized that that's not brick, that was wallpaper. So Morgan and Jeff set that up, and I think they did a fantastic job. So I'm going to also show you, I'm going to have to turn the camera, so forgive me, I hope you don't get motion sick. But yeah, there's the door to our backyard, there's the light standard, and there is the green screen that Jeff set up, because some of the stuff that we're going to be doing it needs like a white background, or it needs a different type of background. And so the green screen allows us to do that. So that rolls down when we need it. There is the table that we use as our setup table. Literally, it's things like, if I need to grab a book because I'm on a particular podcast and they say, oh, we want to talk about this book instead of this one, I can go grab it. You can see our makeup there, hairspray, extra greenery, books under the table, pretty much everything that we need to grab. Now, I'm really going to show you the real behind the scenes stuff at this point. That is our monitor, because as you can imagine, we don't have a cameraman. We're the cameraman. And so we need to be able to see what we look like, because there's nobody going, yep, that looks good. So we see that on the monitor. Now, here's the actual true behind the scenes stuff, because we are in our basement. If you go a couple of inches from the monitor, that is Coconut. Coconut came to us from Costco when the kids were little. And, you can just see there's the rest of the basement, right? Our couches and everything. There's the camera. This is the view of the camera and the teleprompter. And then, of course, that is Jeff's exercise bike where he spends hours every day. So I know that this is silly, but I wanted you to see it. I wanted you to see what is going on behind the scenes with us, and know that secretly, if you are the type to watch any of these videos and you see this background or you see our white background, you can just smile to yourself and know that she's sitting in her basement, probably in her pajamas with her slippers on her feet. So thanks for being part of the family, and thanks for listening. We'll look forward to sharing more later.